Alright guys, welcome to episode 5 of our Warframe Let's Play. If you remember at the end of the last episode, we had started to clear out the star chart, and I have done a decent amount of that now. The only missions really that remain are kind of the defense, disruption, some survivals. I can do survivals still, that's fine. But mainly defenses, I've just kind of left for the time being. Just because right now the frames that we have aren't going to be able to clear them very fast. So considering we're not going to actually be able to fully complete the solar system until we have, you know, a really good frame such as Mesa, or a good weapon like the Kuvanu core, it's going to be a bit tricky for us to clear those. So I thought I'd just wait until we have those, and that is going to be the purpose of this episode. We need to get ourselves some new frames. First of all, I want to get Mesa Prime. Second of all, I want to get Banshee Prime, and if possible, if we happen to get any parts along the way, I also want to get Nova Prime. Those are the three. I'm going to be hopefully getting Mesa and Banshee by the end of this episode. That's the goal. And I'm going to be doing that through, obviously, just trying to open relics, seeing what parts we get, and also trading and platinum. We do have access to the trading post now in our dojo, so we're going to be making use of that for any parts that we are not going to be really using in the long run. So mainly gold parts. I'm not going to be selling silver parts. It's just not going to be worth it. Anything that's kind of 20 platinum or over, we're going to be putting up for sale on Warframe Market. We're going to be getting ourselves some platinum and trading for the parts that we miss out on. So that's the way I'm going to be doing it. And I might do maybe a bit of a compilation on what parts we get. We don't have a whole load of relics right now. We did get quite a few from clearing the solar system, but relatively speaking, not a whole lot. If we take a look here, got a couple axes, few mesos and a few neos, and then a few liths as well. So not a whole lot going on. We'll probably need some more axes, and we can farm those now on Deimos if we want to. However, I'm probably going to hold off on that until I can get Mesa, because Mesa, doing the bounties on Deimos with Mesa is just so much easier than, you know, any other early frame you can probably get your hands on. So that's what we're going to be doing. We do have Maroos to do now. There's a whole new wave of, a whole new week of Nightwave stuff. And we're going to want to get up to this former bundle right here, which brings me on to kind of our second objective for this episode. Within our dojo, we want to unlock the Dragon Keys for the Derelict. That way we can get the corrupted mods such as, you know, Blind Rage, Fleeting Expertise, ones like that, which we're going to need for our future builds for sure. So as soon as we get to this former bundle, that is going to cover the next sort of crossroads section in our dojo. It's also then going to cover the Oracle, which is going to then allow us to build the Orokin research lab. And in there we're going to be able to get the Void Keys. So that's what that's going to be for. And yeah, we should quite comfortably be able to get there this episode. We need 25,000 more. So yeah, we're already close to completing this. I did a bit of off-camera killing this morning, doing some more nodes. And then yeah, we've got a couple 1,000s here, which we'll be able to get done. So that's 6,500 straight away. We then also have this one, which we can quite easily do as well. So that's bringing us up to 11,000. Unlock 3 relics. That's going to bring us up to 15,500. 8 rare mods we can also easily do. That's going to be 20k right there. 9 invasion missions we can do. 24.5. And then we can maybe we'll recover one from the week before we have to do either of these. I'm hoping. As I definitely do not have enough Riven Slithers at the moment to do that. But we'll see. Yeah, oh, we can also do that as well. That's not hard. So we can get close at the very least. And yeah, other stuff. I mean, I've been kind of looking at sorties as we go here, and we haven't really come across any just yet that we can do. We might be able to soon. I've now completed like a full Rubico build. Minus split chamber, which we still haven't come across, but this is what I'm running on my Rubico right now, and it does the job pretty well. It can carry me through level 60 plus missions. So with Rhino and this Rubico, it should be fairly straightforward for completing them. But yeah, I just need to be able to do it. And obviously with this one, if we take a look here, I want to do them solo. and a defense mission with bow only. We do have access to the dread now, actually. I should start building that. Bear with me and let me let me get that going. I did pick up a dread blueprint. Here it is. Let's build that. One rank and one part off of that. Don't think there's anything else in here worth building right now, but yeah, that's fine. So, goals. Right now, in terms of nodes, like I said, I've done all the ones that I kind of want to do at this stage. There's a few left to do on Europa, but if you look, these are pretty much all defense, excavation, and then there's an exterminate, which we can do. And then Void, there's still quite a few to clear here, and also Eris. I haven't started on Eris yet. All the Kuva Fortress, actually. So Kuva Fortress, Eris, and Void are the ones that we need to focus on. Sedna, I've nearly done all of them, so only a few left there. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get on with just using up these relics that we've obtained. I'm then going to finish off clearing up some of the nodes. And then we're going to focus on doing some trading, getting ourselves a Warframe market profile, getting ourselves those 3 former, and starting to build out the dojo a bit more. And hopefully we can get ourselves a Mesa Prime set and a Banshee Prime set before the end of this week. That would be just glorious. We also then need to get ourselves the Warframe slots so we can actually build them and use them without having to sell either our Rhino or our Vault. That would be quite good. And then we've got loads of quests to do. So yeah, a lot on the table right now for us to be getting on with. And we'll do this as well, obviously, to get some more endo. But yeah, lots to get on with. So I'm going to crack on, guys, and start, doing some of these relics. If we get any of the parts I want, either for Mesa or for Banshee, I will just take a quick cut of that. And you guys will be able to see when we get those drops. So I will see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I've just finished a load of relic runs. We didn't get any parts that I wanted for Banshee or Nova, so that's why I didn't cut in at any point there. But we did manage to get a few things. I've actually managed to collect a full set of Octavia Prime, which I'll probably sell. We can probably get maybe 45 platinum for that. If I just go ahead and go to all here and then scroll down, you can see we did get a few other golds as well, nothing too crazy, but yeah, here we go. So we got a full Octavia set. I'll put that up for sale, and any other kind of golds that we don't need. We'll see how much platinum we can make, just out of what we've already got, and then I'll come back and yeah, we'll start work on everything else. In terms of our update, I got the math a bit wrong. We just need 6,000 more for this, and we're nearly there on the enhance now, and then yeah, we just need to complete these 2. And we're there. Alternatively, we could just do the 5 scans here, or do the 9 invasion missions, and that would get us there as well. But yeah, bear with me, guys. I'm going to go ahead and sell the stuff we've got, and then we'll see about getting, if we can, either a Mesa set or a Banshee set. I'll probably go for Mesa first, and we'll see how much it costs. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in a second. Okay, guys. So maybe 5 minutes after I stopped on that last cut, I went ahead and put up some items for sale on Warframe Market. If you bear with me 1 minute, I can go through everything. So we sold an Octavia Prime set for 40 platinum. Probably could have got more for that, but at the moment I'm just interested in getting platinum through the door. We sold a Rubico Prime Blueprint for 15 platinum, as we're not going to be able to use that for a long while. I'm banking on maybe grabbing one of those again at some point and building that up, because it is a good sniper rifle. But for now, we just sold that for the 15 platinum. I also sold an Akjagara Prime Barrel for 25 platinum. So yeah, we are now up to 81 platinum in the space of about 5 minutes. This was all of these invites, or all of these messages came while I was doing the Maru treasure hunt. So yeah, in terms of stuff that we've still got up, I've still got a Zephyr Prime Systems Blueprint for sale for 28 platinum. I'm not going to build Zephyr, at least not in the short term, so I'm going to get rid of that and just use the platinum. And yeah, there's also a Gara Prime Blueprint up for sale for another 18 platinum. So we've got another 46 platinum up for grabs, which we should be able to quite comfortably make. That'll get us up to 127 platinum. And if we now go and get the rest of Mesa, we should have enough platinum now, I think, to do that. If I just check, I think we've got the chassis so far, which is the cheapest part. Oh, there we go. There's our Zephyr Prime systems. got 3 trades remaining after this. I'll go ahead and just quickly mark this as sold. Okay. Good. There we go. So once that's done, we'll be able to then start making Mesa in about 12 hours. And then we're going to have 3 days until she is complete. In the meantime, we will go ahead and try and get the parts for Banshee and do a few other things. If we have a look at the incubator, I've just started another incubation. I've drained the cyst on my neck in order to get a Helminth charger. So that's on the go as well. We still don't have split chamber. It's really bumming me out, I'm not going to lie. We are going to need to get our hands on that at some point. I'm not sure how we're going to do that, but my next priority now is going to be getting these former. So we're going to go ahead and complete this guy right here, collect 8 more rare mods, and then I'm going to go ahead and get these 2 done. So we'll do heat first, and then we'll do the viral. And hopefully then we will, well, we should get this former bundle. Maybe we could do all of this actually at the same time as doing the invasion missions. So I'll do the 9 invasion missions, and then, whilst doing that, we'll hopefully do this, this, and this. And then, it'll just be the 5 scans for Samaris left that we can really do this week. And then the 2 7Ks we unfortunately are a bit behind on. But they'll come back up again in future, so that shouldn't be a problem. I don't think there's anything really that we're going for, other than maybe this. That might be quite nice, but we're not going to get there this week, so we'll probably have to buy the slot for Mesa when we get her, and Banshee. But to be honest, it's not a problem. So, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and do that now. So, invasion missions, we have got, let's see. We'll probably do infested outbreaks. If there's any assassination ones, that would be ideal. That's an exterminate. I'll have a look through, guys, and see about that. But first of all, let's go ahead. We'll throw on fire here. So let's take off that. Do we have... No, we didn't. Bummer. We'll be able to sell this soon as well once we get to level 8. I don't think I'm going to unveil that. We'll just sell it straight away. Okay, guys. So that was the last invasion mission I needed to do. So we've done 9 invasion missions now. And I think that's all I'm going to be able to do today. So let's go ahead and just check our Nightwave here. Good, good. That's our former right there. Next level up, we get 2 weapon slots. We should be able to get there, I think. That should be fairly straightforward. So should that, and so should that. So yeah, we should be able to comfortably get to the next level. No worries. But let's go ahead and put that form into good use just before I cut here to the next clip. Head into our dojo. We'll contribute all to that. Very nice. So yeah, the plan will be once that crossroads section is complete, we'll go ahead and we'll start work on the Oracle, and then we will work on the... Is it the Tenno? It's not the Tenno lab, it's the Orokin lab that we need. Orokin lab. That one. So yeah. I believe that in order to do that, you do need the Oracle. So we could put the Oracle here. I'm just thinking, obviously, how much energy we've got at the moment. Nope. What's it called? Reactor. So a reactor gives us 25 energy. So is that going to be enough? How much is that going to be? I mean, we can always add more in the future. It's not an issue. Because we could just start building the Oracle now, and then we could get to the lab much faster. Contribute all. Okay. So now in 24 hours, when that's complete, and this crossroads is complete, we will be able to build the Orokin lab on the other side here. So yeah, all in all, this dojo should start coming along. Okay, guys. So I have, made a bit of progress. It's the next day now. I went ahead and... Oh, Yeah, okay, so that's a thing now. That's going to be annoying. Yeah, I completed the sacrifice quest now. So we have obtained Excalibur Umbra, as you can see. He comes max ranked. I didn't have time to max rank him, don't worry. I haven't been playing that much. And yeah, also Skier Jati, which also comes max ranked, which is nice. And they also come with the sacrificial mods, and Umbra comes with the Umbral mods. So we now have access to those, which is nice. We're not going to rank those up just yet. We're going to need a lot more endo, which is what today, or what kind of this episode is basically about, because we're currently in the process of getting Mesa. If we take a look here, she is now underway. Where are we? I mean, in progress. That would help. Here we go, Mesa. So she's going to be ready in 3 days. Yep, so that's going to be good when she's done. But in the meantime, we want to get the parts for Banshee as well, like I said. We currently only have the chassis, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw on the Warframe market profile we have while we're doing this. We can use up to... I'm just trying to think. We need 3 parts for Banshee, I believe. We already have one of the gold parts, which is quite nice, or silver/gold parts, actually. So we have the systems, I believe. Let's just double check. Systems. Let's just search it. There we go. So we've got Banshee Prime Systems. So we need 3 trades available to us in order to be able to get Banshee today and get her parts building. We're also ready to rank up to the next mastery rank, which is MR8. And that's going to be huge. MR8 is a really good spot to be. We can sell our Rifle Riven mod then, and that should be worth maybe 30 to 40 platinum. So that's a good chunk of platinum towards Banshee. I think we're going to need way less for the Banshee set. I think the whole set currently is selling for about 70 platinum. And with the systems, we may only need to spend sort of 30 to 40 platinum anyway in order to get her, which we already have. So in theory, we might be able to buy all of her parts already, but we might as well use up our daily trades. It's always worth it. So before we go any further, let's actually do that, that test. I'm going to throw on the Bratton because I believe MR8 is a agility test. You have to jump between platforms, shoot orbs as well. I might well throw on Volt. I don't think it's going to make any difference. Nah, we'll leave on Rhino. So let's go ahead and we need to start it from the menu here. Mastery rank up. Begin test. So a few other things happen when you reach MR8. I can't quite remember what those are. Oh, do we have to use our secondary? Well, this is a big mistake. Kraken's not too bad for this, I suppose. Ooh, that might have been a bit dicey right there. Okay, so yeah, fairly straightforward. Happy days. So we've now got, yeah, a lot going on. This is good. Making progress. Alright guys, so we got someone here wanting to buy our Nezha Prime chassis blueprint. Oh, and another one's come in now. Let's accept that. Good. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. So whichever this guy, I think this guy might have relogged to be honest, but yeah. I'm not sure. Not sure why that's a thing. He might message me back in a second, in which case there's plenty being sold at the moment for 38, so he should not have trouble getting it from someone else. This is a neat way to get endo actually quite early on. So let's just put that there, that's fine. Contribute. We'll contribute all there. And then we'll exit that. So once that's done, we'll be able to ascend in rank. Good. Do you think he meant to click that? Sure. What a nice guy. Alright guys, so Banshee is now building. Managed to sell our extra Guandao Prime handle, so we're up to 64 platinum now. Once that's built, I'll start work on Banshee Prime. Probably won't be able to do that until tomorrow though, as this is going to finish very early in the morning. So yeah, that's no good. But yeah, I mean, we're on a good streak here. So I think what I'm going to be doing now, kind of in between cuts. Now that we got Banshee going, we've got Mesa going. I'm going to go ahead and maybe start rounding off some of these quests. I don't think there's anything else that we really need to do other than maybe farm some relics, get some more former. What I was gonna say actually, just before I cut again, is that I think what we're gonna do with the dojo, because I want the most kind of important things right now moving forward. That's going to be obviously the Orokin lab for the keys, the Tenno lab for the Kavat incubator upgrade segment and all that good stuff. And then also on this side, I think I've decided that I'm going to put our... Although you don't actually need... Or do you need the dry dock? I don't know. Energy 6 available 9. 15 tellurium as well. I'm seriously tempted to put a dry dock there, you know. I think it's the best way to go about this, to be honest. So I'm gonna do it. I feel like you can do most of the railjack stuff through the relays now. I'm not sure though. I'm going to leave that for now. We're going to need to farm some tellurium. So maybe I'll wait until we get a daily login reward that's a resource booster and farm that up, because that can be a bit of a pain. But yeah, what I'll do, guys, I will off camera do some of the missions that are still outstanding. In fact, I'll probably do the Cetus one and get that out of the way. And yeah, when we cut back, we'll probably have both Mesa and Banshee. Since I'm going to be away from kind of tomorrow onwards towards the end of the week, I'm not going to have a chance to look at it or be on the game. So yeah, when I come back for the next cut, which might well be the last cut, we should have those frames in hand and ready to go. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Just a quick intermission. I'm about to go away, but before I do, I thought we'd come in and just take a look, because some of the stuff here is now completed. And I have started work on building this guy now, the Tenno lab, so that should be done by the time I get back. And this is now complete, so we can come in here and... Oh, is it up here? Yeah, it is up here. So we can come in here and research all of these now. Let's do this. So these will take an hour. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make good use of that. But again, they'll be ready for when I come back. Okay, so they're all going now. And if we come back to our sort of central room over here, we can see we now have our Ascension altar, so we can participate in this and get ourselves a decent amount of endo probably. Yeah, so there's 3k endo. I don't know how close we're going to be to rank 3, 29k, so we'll get there pretty quickly, I guess, but yeah. This is actually quite a nice way of getting endo if you are playing solo to begin with, but yeah. Cool. So in the meantime, what I've also done, guys, I have gone ahead and completed the Deadlock Protocol quest, because in that quest you get a Zorus, you get the glaive, and I got the thing back that was here, this one, a recovered Nightwave mission for completing a mission with a single pistol and a glaive equipped. So handily, you get a free glaive from doing the Deadlock Protocol. So yeah, that one's now done, and we've recovered this one, Polarizer Weapon, Companion, or Warframe. So I've got a former building and should be able to do that before it goes away. We'll see. If not, then it's not a big deal. We'll probably recover it someone else. But yeah, that'll get us up to Nightwave rank 9, where we get this two-handed Nakana skin. There's not really much in the way of stuff that we are sort of in need of now until maybe we get the credits and also this Warframe slot, which should be next week. Yeah, we can't do this yet, unfortunately, but hey-ho. And yeah, that's pretty much all that's happened in between, guys. Nothing else to shout about. So I will catch you in a bit once I am back from my travels. And yeah, I'll see you later. Final clip for today. We're running out of time, but we do now have ourselves a Mesa, which was the goal at the start of this episode. Happy days. We also have some of these keys built, which is good. And yeah, I think Banshee's going to be ready tomorrow, like I said. So we're going to have to wait a bit to use that. That'll probably be next episode. But what I'm going to do, let's just have a quick look here, just so you guys can understand what's what. So Mesa does come with a lot of slots. Now, eventually, we're going to have the right aura mod for this, but at the moment, we don't. We might just go ahead and put Deadeye on there, or just Steel Charge at the moment for some extra damage. But we kind of want to get the aura that gives us extra pistol damage, as that's going to go well with our Peacemakers. So what we're going to do, we'll go ahead and put that on there for now. I'm going to instantly install a Aurakin Potato. So if we go here, we can use our credits, as we have a few. Let's buy ourselves an Aurakin Reactor. Yep. And we'll install that now. I always think it's a safe bet installing Aurakin reactors on primed frames, because really they don't really get any better than a primed frame. So, what do we want to do? We need to farm up the corrupt mods for this build now. So, I'm going to have a quick think off camera in between episodes as to exactly what we're going to need for this. I would also quite like to grab Alga's secrets from the plains. However, I think I'll probably get a working build for Mesa first and then go and do that, because we can use Mesa to do the high-level bounties extremely easily. So, yeah, we'll wait until that point. But I'm going to go ahead, we'll throw Vitality on since we're almost certainly going to be using that. We will go ahead and throw on Streamline probably. I think that's going to be it. When Barrow comes back as well, we're going to want to buy Primed Continuity. I think that's unfortunately going to be next week. So it's currently Friday today, I should say. So yeah, Barrow will be here next week. And we'll need to have enough ducats and everything stored up to get Primed Continuity, assuming that it is in his shop still. Excuse me. And yeah, I think that's going to be basically all we need to do here. Once we get to rank 10, we will unlock the Peacemakers as well, her pistols for her 4th ability, and we'll need to be, again, farming up mods for that. I think we've got the majority of them already. We'll just need to farm, I think, Lethal Torrent, which is a Nightmare mod, so we'll need to farm some Nightmare missions for that. And we'll also need to get the Corrupt mod for it, which gives us fire rate, and also the one that gives us additional crit chance. So, yeah, we'll be looking for those. But I think we'll probably have to end the episode there, guys. I know we just got Mesa and I'm ending the episode, but yeah, I am running out of time, and I'm trying to get one of these out each week. It seems to be going quite well so far, so yeah. Next episode, we are going to have, yeah, a lot of stuff to do. It's going to be getting Mesa and Banshee up to max rank, getting all the builds for them done, farming up all of the mods we need in the Void. And then, yeah, we're just going to be ploughing through probably the bounties on Deimos is my idea. That way we can get ourselves a load of endo, because they drop 1,000 endo on the high level quests. And also, we can start farming up some stuff for our Necromech. So the reason that I want to do that is because when we build the Necromech, here we go, we're going to end up getting the Morzelon as well, the heavy weapon that comes with it. And that is basically the best heavy weapon you can get. So, you know, if it comes free with Voidrig, then happy days. And yeah, I think that's what we'll be doing then. We also are going to need to farm up some focus lenses, which again we'll do through bounties on Cetus. And then we need to make ourselves 2 Eidolon lenses, and then I also want to get 2 Lure lenses. So we'll make them into Lure lenses, get 2 of those, and then we'll go ahead and we'll probably stick one on our Banshee and the other on a weapon to be decided. I'm thinking at the moment that I want to get a Kuva Ogress to put it on. However, if not, once we get to MR12, we'll go ahead and throw it on the Guandao, as what you can do, if we take a look here at the focus trees, and we go to Nariman, I think it is. Affinity Spike. So kills from melee attacks grant 50% more melee affinity, but obviously once it's maxed out, I think it's about 45%. You don't actually need this. I think it's worth noting that you get enough just from, you know, doing it normally. It's fairly quickly. You can fairly quickly get up to the daily cap without that, which is why I'm kind of tempted to do it on the Kuva Ogress, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's kind of the plan from now on, guys. So next episode, like I said, maxing out, well, not maxing out, but getting the builds done for Mesa and Banshee, farming us up a load of Deimos bounties and Endo, maxing out those mods that we get from the Derelict and the Vaults, and yeah, from then on, we will have officially, in my mind at least, entered the mid-game, and we will be using Mesa and Banshee to absolutely blitz our way through that. And it should be all fun and games, so I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.